You don't have just because you're gonna get to this later. You got your peaking, zebras, histogram, markers, smooth, slow motion, last scene that you shot. All this stuff that's in this one, all of them work the same. Once you get one down, you just have to figure where it is on another one.
Okay.
Okay? Your gain, see, video cameras or whatever, they use gain instead of ISOs or whatever. Your shutter speed, white balance, this, all this stuff I'll tell you later. Okay, but let's put it, guys, you have to put this thing together. Okay, here's your lens, here's your buttons here on your audio, input, output, two channel audio, here's the audio levels, turn it off and on, menu, whatever. This is to play back the movies. Okay? And you have this that fits on here.
Now what is that?
This is for the microphone. How that work? Is this the one that go on here?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's too big.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
there you go. But it goes somewhere else too. That's what this cheese plate is. You screw it on here and place it where you want it to be. But I'm gonna show it to you right there. So this goes into here. The microphone goes into there. Okay. They have a little thing here. And you come around here. There's something to hold this one. There's another one too. There's two that go in here. And on this side, you see that?
Yep. That plugs in.
Professional shit. That's why you say, yo, what's going on here? Oh, there you go. I mean, it's all work and it clicks.
I heard that click.
Okay. And this stays on here better, but I'm gonna put it in another way. We're gonna put the battery in here. Now here's a 35 to 56, 18 to 55. Now this ain't double. ASPC, this is a cinema chip. So 18 is 18 wide or 55 is a zoom lens.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this in the
battery in there.
Out of there. And you just click it.
Okay. Battery click.
And then if you turn the power on, Sony, one and only.
Okay.
Now, the way this thing works, I'm gonna take this off of here because we have a cheese plate. This is your thing for you to look at when you're out in the field. You have to have a sun thing to keep the sun out there. So this clicks on that, and you look at it through there. Look in there. All right. I'm sorry. I should point it to something. So this goes up here, and it tightens. Which one? Right here. That tightens just to where you want it. So when you're shooting, you set this here, you get it where you want it now, see real good. Or if you don't want to use this, you take it off. So this is yours. Throw this in the bag.
What's the benefits of using that? Just
Yeah, if you're standing out in the sun and the sun hitting your screen, you can't see
right.
it.
Can't see it. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but if you're in a studio or something,
then you
don't need it. And then this flips this way, or you can flip it this way and look down on it like this. I'm gonna fix the thing here because there's something else. So this is your cheese plate. I got the other stuff for that. I don't know why this is so loose. Why are you so loose? I don't know. I have another one of these things that the thing sits in and slides in here. So it don't have to be inside of here if you don't want to, but you see it work. That's what it does. I don't know why it's so loose, but let me see what else I have over here. So that's the eyepiece. This is for other this is a Sony camera. So I think one of these is a Sigma, and for it to fit on this one,
Is that adapter?
yeah, no, this is for a Canon. So I threw it in here, just because most of your guys shooting with Canon.
Canon, right?
And so they can
That's what the
put
schools
this on
use.
there. And so this what this this is a Sony, and this is a Sony, and this is a 1.8. Jesus, 50 millimeter. 1.8. The lower you can get down a number, the better it does for light. Okay. The more light you can put in it. Where's the dot? Come on. I'm looking for the little dot. There it is. See it right there?
Mm-hmm. The white dot.
Yeah, and see the white dot?
Have to line it up.
Mm-hmm. This is a real good lens. Almost feel like this is a real good lens too. This is a zoom lens though. This is just a 50 millimeter. This would be your standard lens. Yeah. Why ain't I seeing anything? It's
You got the cap on?
Thank you, Kevin. There you go. Thank you. Oh, look at that. That autofocus. Watch this. Now this motherfucker. Now Sony has the best autofocus in the industry. So you see your flowers there? Let me get them.
Can you hold it up just a little bit? See?
I'm trying to get it where it blurs. Boom.
Oh man, see, I see that. Yeah, I went from blurry to focus.
And this is shooting 24p, and the same thing with here. This is how there's different ways you add gain.
So this is more of a handheld instead of, yeah. It's more of
It's more of a studio type camera that you want to go and shoot on location with two cameras set up. When you come in here, they know you ain't no bullshit. But you know it's shooting HD.
right.
But what do they know? See, wait, matter of fact, while you were doing that, I'm gonna go back over here right quick.
So the center version of this is something that we may be able to get access when we go to the Sony HD MC thing, because they let us practice on their prosumer or their professional stuff.
Mhm.
But they need to have that once they leave the workshop
Right, and they need to know everything on here.
and
To
be
go
able
to
to
the-
capture and
and-
produce a product.
And so I just captured something. Turn that off. And see right in here is where you play back. And there's a little arrow right there, play. See that little arrow?
Mm-hmm.
You hit play. Play. Wait, hold on. Play. Come on, play. It's on standby. Why we ain't playing? Something about this. You have to do the index. Okay, there it is. You have to hit the index, and it loads all your movies. Okay, and we want that movie. That's where the arrow's at. Then you hit play.
MC thing, because they let us practice on their prosumer or their professional stuff. But
So the whole point of this, it's a learning process for you to learn. It has a chip in here, but I think it's only 32. So you need to go buy a bigger chip, or 128 or 256. My other camera I have only 256.
Right. So if I were starting them off to be able to do just say B-roll second camera, this would be the one.
Yeah. Because
And
this is 4K This is HD.
Right. So they would, yeah. So this would be the one. If I had somebody who was less skilled, they would just, use this
Well,
one.
this one has more stuff in it though. So this camera, when it was new, was like a $10,000 camera.
Okay. So,
It's just older now.
right.
So now instead of doing, because they still sell it. You go to eBay, you go over there, you say, "Oh God, he gave me that for this." Yes. But what this is that all the way the dials are set up, you'll see it's exactly like the Panasonic. They just named a little different. Once you learn one, you learn first how to produce a camera. And see, to me, the way I learn is go outdoors. I got a guy who bought Shane's camera 2.5 years ago. He still haven't pressed the button on it. He still read the button. He want to know how. I said, man, why don't you just go outdoors? We walk right out there right now and press the fucking button. He won't do it. I got to know how this works, how this do.
Yeah.
And he is a 70-year-old guy.
Okay.
I
Well,
said,
yeah.
that ain't gonna never work. What you
Yeah.
gotta do, you got all these.
I gotta
big
produce. I
flowers.
gotta produce product, man. I gotta produce something that I can actually see.
And so this is your audio level. See that?
Okay. So, okay.
Okay. Now I'm gonna get this cheese plate to put this thing on here where it don't. See, so that's your audio here, playback, execute, power.
So the cheese plates go over the goes
This
over
holds
that.
this. Watch, I'm gonna put it on here. I left the screws in here, and you just get. I gave you an Allen wrench, and these come off.
So what's the cheese plate for?
They call it making a cage. It is to add accessories. They all
Okay.
screw into this, so you can add all kind of stuff to this. Okay. So what if you want other than the what's that? Other than that microphone, how would you put anything else on here?
Right.
So you take this, line it up. Now you got all these holes. There are standard holes for every piece of equipment that they're made in, that you can put what you want on here. Okay?
Right. So it's the accessory extension.
And I have another pole here that goes, because it has a handle on it. But what happens on here with that long thing, so that works fine with this. I got another one of these. And they screw. See, I put something here because I had something, I think a little light. That the bottom of the light is this screw. And you screw it up there, and you can put anything on these. This is what they call tricking your shit out.
Okay, right.
So you have a cage. Yeah, here, so I'm gonna take. So here, put your lens down.